Hang on. Actually. Okay, that should be, hopefully that's helped now. Good evening, guys, gals, gents, and all. Da, 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 da. Right, so tonight I'm going to be jumping in and playing some MSQ stuff in Final Fantasy. Goal is to get everything done, dusted, and ready for Dawntrail in 25 days, actually. Not long now, about 3 weeks. So we'll probably start getting the media tour stuff out quite soon. Let's go to him. Right. Where's the quests? What class am I playing? Warrior. That's the main class. Right, let's go to Radzahan. Right, okay. So I have done a little bit of 6.2, but not a whole lot. Sorry, I'm kind of messing a bit with the audio, just to try and get it all nice and clean. Okay, we'll leave it at that just now. See how that sounds. Oh, that just sounds so much better. Right, where's this thing? So I have got to the bit where... Oh yeah, you got the wall. And then from here, I'm heading through... Troya, that's the name. I thought it was Troya, but I couldn't remember. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to read over this. Some people can read it if they want. But anyway, talk to Barshan. Let's see. Don't think it. Right, I don't have audio on my side. I think audio's. No, I don't think audio is coming through for you guys either. I think it's because I've got muted. Let's see. There we go. Yeah. Now I've got some in-game music. The warden scale exhibits no change. It is safe to remain here and begin our search. But whether now we would sense as Daja for sure remotely near. There's okay. In any case, there's a little exploration to be done. Okay. Goes again what we can from castle's occupants. An understanding of their ways may prove useful to our cause. Very well. Let us hope there are. Let's hope a few of them are capable of speech. Mm. So, I don't really know the entire story, but I know tidbits of what happens. I don't know how we can get there. I know we get another party member, but I don't know what they look like, and I don't really know much about. Oops, sorry, much about them. Or he's not good. I love the music, like that kind of harpsichord music. Cool. I felt like he, even from like a distance before he even got there, I assumed he was like the only one who would actually give us information. That might not. Can't. Yeah, I'm sitting running around, man. I could have just mounted up. I have nothing to share. While those I approached had no will to fight, neither were they capable of holding a conversation worth the name. My experience was much the same. Low rung void sent tend to have lower intelligence. A pity that person is dead. He was talkative at least. What have you? One wanted to feed, the other one was sad his mistress was gone, and someone was sent to the dungeon. Is this gonna be 0? I think it might be 0. So I'm sure 0 is a void sent. Also heard like a lot of people were pure pining after her. Like she's maybe having quite a nice model. You know with the... You know what some of those kind of people are like. And, oh, I can't even like me. Wow. Really thought of everything. Do you know what these remind me of? The chess pieces in Harry Potter. Slightly. Dulan. The only reason I'm so familiar with that name, Dulan, is simply because of all the fucking... the mangas I've been reading recently. There's always a Dulan that pops up at some point. It's always some kind of mid-tier boss or some kind of summon they get. Oops. I'm actually not sure where the term Dulan comes from. I don't know if it's... It's not Japanese, I assume. Imagine it'd be Celtic, I think. I think this is the right way. Oh. Took the wrong turn now. Yeah, this will be 0. 0 or hero. Oh, that's voice acted. How nice. Ah, that's where she comes from. I thought that was familiar. You're the voice sent bound to Xenos.
I see it now. The bottomless darkness. The insatiable hunger. The aura was present when we faced him in Garlemald.
How did it come to be here?
When Xenos died, its connection to the source was severed. It was forced to return to the void.
Xenos. Yes, that was his name. And you are the friend, are you not?
Is that Heidelin's crystal?
But how?
Ah, good old Final Fantasy. Taking ugly looking character models and turning them beautiful.
The light just now. Of course. And thus I am returned.
To be honest, actually seeing this Reaper is actually making me kind of thinking about actually maybe playing a Reaper on next expansion. I'm not sure. Also, I won that earring. So cool.
What do you mean,
Right.
returned? Who are you?
I was once bound to the man named Xenos. His avatar, until you killed him.
Avatar, as in the void-sent servants of Reapers. In the name of his hunt, Xenos took up that traditional Garlean art. And through it, he forged a covenant with a being of the void to lend him strength.
Do you know what's funny is you learn all this through the Reaper questline, but this is probably explaining it as if you, like the person never done the questline, so that's actually kind of explain it again.
Covenant? A curse, more like. He stole my power. There was no equity in the arrangement. My very essence was altered, twisted into a tool to serve his desires.
Your previous appearance. This is your true form, then.
Perhaps, perhaps not. What does it matter?
Indeed, it doesn't.
Well done, Estinian.
Regardless of your form, you are a void sent by nature.
So answer me this. Are you our enemy too?
In this world, only a fool would attempt to devour a stronger being. And though it was as an avatar, I lost to you once, I have no...
Good enough for me.
Sorry about
Now, you will answer me a question. Xenos called you friend. So, you're not a friend. Then, What is it? What is a friend?
As much as one might expect unexpected, I doubt any of us could have foreseen this turn of events. Seems she's different from other Void Sent, at least those we've met. And the change we witnessed, I suspect, is due to your crystal purging the excess darkness in her. Hey. Even so, she still harbours a great deal of darkness. I am very keen to hear what she can tell us about herself and about her world. I'll just take gold. Oh, unending contact. So, I doubt you came to the dungeon by pure chance. What is it you're after? We were looking for a Void Sent with whom we could converse, in the course of which we learned of you. We are visitors to this world, and know little and less of its workings and ways. We'd be grateful if you could tell us about it, about yourself. So it is information you seek. What do you offer for it? I beg your pardon? Void Sent do not give unless we stand to gain. If you desire something, you may pay the price. This is the sole rule in this world, called the Void. That makes sense, pray forgive our ignorance. But what would be acceptable as payment? I suspect that such coin as we carry have no value here. Void Sent crave one thing alone, Aether. In return for information, I offer you mine. Not all of it, mind you. I still need my life. Very well, I will tell you no more than you can afford to pay. And we have a bargain. Why doesn't I just sacrifice my Aether since I'm pretty much Aether machine? We were talking about Void, let's do this outside with me. Oh. I sit back, it looks not too bad, but as soon as I get lowest man, I'm pure light up. To be honest, it's pretty much my light's just a lamp, I think. Alright, let's keep going. So I can see why everyone's simping over Zero, although we don't call her Zero yet, but I can see why everyone kind of simped over her. She's a nice model, but still degenerates.
This is where I belong. My home. This endless darkness you call the void. There was once light here, and it shone its warmth upon creation. The lands were green and the seas were blue. Life flourished. Before the war, the Contra Memoria.
It must have been a terrible war indeed.
It shattered the balance, causing darkness to engulf the world. All life was transformed into monstrosities, void-sent. We are the natural order now.
As light begat sin-eaters, darkness begat void-sent.
The sun was driven from the sky as fleeting day yielded to endless night. In time, even land and sea lost their distinction. And though the spark of reason had died in us, driven by memory's shadow, we formed factions and carved out domains. This castle, for instance, its erstwhile lord must have abided in such a place once upon a time.
If I may, the darkness in you is too much for any man to harbor. To my eyes, you are indeed a void-sent. Yet your knowledge of the past and your demeanor mark you apart from your brethren. You are different. That much is plain. But in what way, I am unsure.
As you say, I am void-sent, but only in part. The darkness touched my mother when the war had only just begun, when I was still in the womb. As a child, I looked like any other, but darkness coursed through me, and I ceased to age when I'd become a woman grown. But that was then. And now, I may as well be one in full. I prey on the weak and serve the strong. I live to survive. Nothing more.
Forgive me. 'Twas not my intent to pry. I realize, too, that I have neglected to ask your name.
As we say mortal, you may call me Voidsent.
That is liable to cause confusion. If you are not averse, we would address you by your true name.
And call me what you will. I care not.
How about 0?
Meaning nothing. A name as fitting as any.
No, not nothing, but rather a beginning. For it remains to be seen what you will become to us.
As I said, I care not. 0 then.
Oh, she's feeling emotions.
Partnership? Are you saying you wish
Must admit, looking at it, this texture here, the kind of waterfall texture, does look weird.
Well, Zero, while there is no end to the questions we could ask, it is only fair that we tell you our purpose in coming here. We are searching for a dragon. One who came to your world long ago.
A dragon?
Yes. Ashdaya is her name, and she is my sister. If you have any knowledge of her, I beg you share it with us. Did you say something?
No?
I thought I heard a voice as well. The keening of void scent, perhaps.
I don't know if I'll do the trial series. I've got no real interest in doing them. I must say we are rather exposed here. Perhaps we can continue the conversation within the castle. The throne room is defensible, given its good points of ingress. Let us head back there. Moving wasn't part of the bargain. I'll comply, but expect my payment promptly. Shall have it as soon as we have arrived. Why is it Y'shtola's giving up heart ether? It's always Y'shtola. Yush. Yush. I mean, if I can speak. It's always just Y'shtola. 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 Jesus Christ, man. It's always just Y'shtola giving up like heart ether or almost going into the ether and. See, man. Be kind of nice if I can get through 6.2 tonight, and hopefully 6.1 tomorrow, and 6.1? No, 6.2 tonight and 6.3 tomorrow. Tomorrow and Wednesday would be nice. Like maybe spend 2 days per patch and that sort of stuff and try and just get out. Hopefully get most of it knocked out by the end of the week. That'd be nice. Or at least get up to 6.5 by the end of the week would be nice.
This place is as good as any. Let me have the ether now.
Very well.
You're mine!
Wait, didn't we fight this guy before? Yeah.
That I should miss my mark.
That fiend again? But we struck it down. Watched it die.
Fools. Death doesn't exist in this world. And I am free to return whensoever I please.
Death doesn't exist. Of course, in the first, the power of light, of passivity, prevents life from emerging in the empty. But in the 13th, the power of darkness, of activity, prevents life from finding rest, even should soul be separated from flesh.
So unless one's essence is absorbed by another, it is possible to return again.
Well, there we go. Zero can just eat them all.
Your ether. It is reminiscent of that creature's. Ah, my mouth waters at the memory.
it's another death they want, I say we give it to them.
If you could lend us a hand, we'd be much obliged.
That you would. But you already owe me a debt, and until you make good on it, I won't lift a finger. We'll speak after you've won. But know that if you lose, I'll help myself to your ether.
That a bothersome duty should deliver to me this lavish feast. Come, struggle with all your might. It will make you that much richer and tastier.
The music's pure kicking in. I think it pretty much is like just a reminiscent of Final Fantasy 3. That's Final Fantasy 3, I'm sure.
Domain serves me now. Come, feast upon their flesh.
Oh, come on.
The castle answers his call. We'd do well to break up this feast quickly.
Then let's see these guests on their way.
Right, we'll take out the butlers first and then deal with the rest.
Behold the power of the Archfiend of Earth!
Just gotta resummon them again.
He hastens their regeneration.
We are deathless! You cannot defeat that which cannot die! Struggle and slaughter all!
This bodes ill. Our foe has too great an advantage.
We need to drag him out of this damnable feast.
They get easier to kill as time goes on, so that's not too bad at least.
There's no end in sight.
I sure they use that music for the Hildebrand stuff as well.
When will you learn? No matter what you do, you cannot hope to win.
You never know until you try, and I'm always happy to experiment.
It'll help here.
Is there no way to stop them from coming back?
there is, but I have no reason to share it with you.
You know, Zero, you do owe us for one thing. Your name. You'll have your promised ether, but we are owed compensation for your name.
A name for which I did not ask.
You could just say we give you back your form.
But that I nevertheless did accept.
Hmm. Yeah. It's a bit. Yeah, I guess the plot.
They've been crystallized.
I mean, they probably want to make it sound quite cool. Like,
That's quite the trick.
yeah, we gave you a name, so help us. But the truth is, you could just go out, right? We gave you back your actual forms. You're no longer in that twisted version. We give you your body back. Well, I guess it's not really enough thing for it. And plus, you could just go to Sator and just like, you could just say, oh, well, we can feast on all this ether.
Completely.
But
Come, my friends. With
Yeah.
Zero's aid, we can defeat him.
What is this? What have you done?
Now that I think on it, you owe me a debt as well. You may have missed your mark, but I won't miss mine. However incurred, a debt is a debt. I will repay it here and now.
She can turn void scent into crystal.
What is this power?
You will tremble before my true strength.
I do like that. My true strength. Just playing healer. Heal me, please.
Reinforcements!
This will hurt.
Impressive.
Yeah, I'm looking at Reaper and I'm thinking, oh, did I play Reaper next expansion? I'm also quite torn between... Like, I want to do one of the newer jobs, but at the same time I don't. But Reaper, could be up there. Samurai is also maybe one I'm thinking about. Monk, nah, not really. Well, saying that monk could be kind of fun.
We cannot win without Zero. We must help her.
And if I go tank, it'll be Gunblade, probably. I guess I'll just need to wait and see what comes out of the media too. See what people say.
Another debt to repay.
Ba-da-bum.
I must deal with you first. I'll kill you all myself.
Finally getting serious, y'all. Very well. Let us return the favor.
This place will be your grave.
This magic! We must stop him now!
Everyone, to me.
Give him everything you've got.
Fools! Do not think you have defeated me. I will return again and again. What? My flesh? Why won't it heal? What is the meaning of this? To seal ether in crystal. Memoria. But how? How can you have this power? Death has no place in this world. We are beyond it. And yet, Lord Golbez, you have sent me to my doom. Curse you and your wretched flattery, and this abominable fate.
Ah, there's gold bits. I've got a feeling that like they're going to have other forms other than these.
You are welcome, seekers of might. I, Golbez, Golbez have called you for hither. I, who would see us triumph in the coming crusade, that I may entrust you with command of our armies.
Yes, but what of the promised gift?
In exchange for our loyalty, we are to feast on the finest ether.
And so you shall, for if you are to serve me, you must be strong.
Then honor the pact, and pray we are not disappointed.
Very well. Behold.
We get to see all their forms. Be kind of cool. Ah, he feeds on the dragon.
The fiery wings, the savage horns. It pulses with life. Such vibrant ether. This magnificent creature could only come from beyond the veil.
Indeed. Feast, my friends. Feast and arise as my 4 arch-fiends. As they are now, they can consume but a fraction of the dragon's ether. Just as well, the creature may yet serve other ends.
Okay, so she's still alive, but she'll be drastically different.
Are you all right?
The Void Sense essence remains, but it has been sealed away.
Memoria. Scarmilione called them. I take it they are connected to the war of which you spoke.
Aye, their use was central to the Contra Memoria, hence its name. And to my knowledge, the transformation is permanent.
I see. We thank you.
I repaid a debt, and in doing so ensured that I received my own.
Yes, yes. I still have work to do, so I would thank you not to get
Ether is the coin of choice. I appreciate the simple...
That makes us even. Right then. When you picked up the crystal...
A dragon resembling a great worm. I dare to hope that it was Ashdaya. Even as it pains me to think she's been made to suffer.
For the ambitions of this Golbez.
We've been given much to consider.
In light of our recent experiences, I expect we all have questions. I trust Zero can answer a few of them. We should still be owed at least that much, I dare say. Stinian looks at you with his piercing gaze. Cal, we have come to the 13th before, yeah? Oh shit. Stop. But clearly you didn't know they could regenerate. Else you would have shared that detail beforehand. Was in a bit of a rush and didn't wait around to see. From what I know of your foray, I can hardly blame you. Perhaps they returned after you left, but if they didn't, there must be some reason why. I'm the warrior of light. There are circumstances in which we are unable to return. If you like, I can tell you about this. Please do. The more you devour, the more powerful you grow, but in the process your essence is blended with those of your prey. If you were to lose your flesh, the souls you had come to Harper may break free and coalesce into distinct void scent once more. And before you yourself return, your own soul might be devoured by your enemies or erstwhile prey, a fate more likely for stronger beings who require more time to regenerate. However, even assuming you survive the process, it is highly uncommon to return as you were. Yet despite his greater strength, he managed to resurrect rather swiftly. Are there others capable of the same? Not that I am aware of. His attachment to his flesh must have been unique for him to develop such an ability. I believe we understand the fundamentals of rebirth now. If I may, I would ask you about your power. Will you tell us? What you saw should speak for itself. I can bind the ether over the soul and crystal. Many wield this power during that, but I am the only one left. I am told that the heroes of the 13th once sealed gods in stones called Orosite. Are they in Memoria one and the same? Orosite. I do not know this word, but the world is vast, and perhaps Memoria had different names elsewhere, but it does sound quite familiar. How does one come to wield this power? What happened to the rest? I never thought about it. I do know though, that Voidsent cannot use the power. I assume I can because I'm mortal in part. I see, said the blind cat. I wish to ask you about the man called Golbez. He may well have my sister in his clutches, and there is there aught you can tell us about him? The name sounds vaguely familiar, though I cannot say how. If he is powerful, however, someone in the castle may have heard of him. Then we must try speaking to the other Voidsent again. Let us entrust the task to Cal. His echo will help facilitate communication. More importantly, he should be able to maintain his composure better than concerned sibling. That I cannot deny. Okay. Go around and question people again. Uh, mm. Doo-doo-doo. I don't know, is Gold I think. But a feeling Gobez might be the last trial boss, but I don't know if he is. That'd be kinda slightly weird. If like I can get the Archfiends maybe in trial bosses. Maybe like one Archfiends and then just the fourth fight, if there is a fourth trial, then that I could be like some kinda mega ones, like the 4 Archfiends put together or something. It could be Gold Bez. That'd be weird. Welcome back. What did you learn? So countless void sent answer to the Archfiend, who in turn answer to Golbez. Bloody ball. How will we reach Golbez if he surrounds himself with armies of minions? We could target each of his other Archfiends, or perhaps those who have fled his service. That said, we do not... we cannot do much while we're stuck on this island. I want to save my sister. I need to find Golbez. Give me your strength. You must want something, so name it. I want to be a real girl. Is it gonna be like a void sent version of Bismarck? He's a traitor. Let's leave the keep.
There it is.
Can we get this as a mount? It's pretty cool.
Good. It agrees to serve. Get on.
Hmm.
What is this place?
My domain. In the beginning, it was a sanctuary for me alone. But over time, others began to gather here. Those who had nowhere else to go.
A settlement of pariahs.
What's that? Mortals! They're mortals! What's enticing ether? Let me have some, let me have some! Not fair.
Mhm. I like this slobbering voice, huh? Quick kill. It's like Muck from... Is it Muck? Mucker Grimgar from Pokemon.
Under my protection here and will not be harmed. I give you my word. Follow me.
This is my home. Others won't come here, so maybe at ease. Well, I know the place. If tantalizing ether were to walk by, I cannot guarantee they would not pounce. It is a void sentence in nature to consume, their sole purpose. Even if it is the purest of ether may lead to their undoing, may succumb to instinct. But any who succumb here will have to answer to me. This is my domain's one and only rule, and it is absolute. Consider yourself duly warned. If you wish to go among the voice sent here, that is your choice. All have fled from one master or another, but whether any of those masters in turn serve gold bears, I do not know. You may ask them yourself. Most have travelled to your world. It shouldn't be difficult to communicate. Yeah. Where's the first one? I mean, I could sit and actually talk and stand in these little bits, but I don't really care much for that. Oh, Scarthic. I liked Scarthic. He was a minion of another minion, went on and on about the terrible things he saw. Let's run. Goldbears, he seeks strong millions to grow his army, so I hear, but recently stopped doing that. Instead, he devours all. So one always runs away, so does the other one, so they feed on each other's ether to... Meanwhile, elsewhere.
Not only did the mortals conquer Troy, they defeated Scarmalione. I struggle to believe it. Very small, my lords. They were aided by one of our world, who transformed Scarmalione's soul into crystal. Crystal? This one speaks of Memoria. Now there's something I've not heard for an age. It'll bring a pang of nostalgia to my breast and a tear to my eye. If the very notion wasn't absurd! Gifted are gone, drowned in darkness, as were we all.
And yet Scarmalione still does not answer. Were he alive, he would have returned by now. Weakest though he was, his ability to regenerate was without peer. If this account is true, if a Memoriat has survived, they cannot be suffered to live.
Leave this matter to me, Lord Golbez. I, Arboritia, shall strike down any who pose a threat to our plans.
'Tis true, you are a proven commander. well suited to leading an assault.
And when I have succeeded, I would beg a boon of you.
What do you desire?
Dragon ether.
The dragon's ether. All that remains.
The insolence know your place.
With respect, my locks are free as the wind, without incentive to sway me. I know not whither they will blow.
Boldly spoken. I trust you will not disappoint me.
Upon this flowing hair and my immortal soul, I will not fail.
Then go and impress upon these interlopers the futility of defiance.
My lord.
Let's just put it up. This dude's a traitor. Kill him. We gotta see her, she gotta pop in and go at moo ha 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 ha. Oh. What are you running from? I already told you, the Archfiend of the Wind. Archfiend, you say? We will be devoured or forced to serve, to fight in the crusade. But it makes no difference. In the end, all are eaten by her or her enemies. I didn't want to fight anymore. That's why I fled and came here. I see, that explains everything. Almost. I thought it was Farfafello who used to serve the Archfiend, not you. Not you who always ran at the first sign of trouble. You who now speak as though you were Bigamy's minion. There is only one explanation. Indeed, that would account for his uncharacteristic behaviour. Is that the way of it? Did you kill him? And devour his soul? Not just a portion of his ether, but his entire being. How did you know? Oh. Kill him. I'm trying to remember, I think the first trial is actually like mandatory. And the other ones are non-mandatory after that.
And she's brought her domain with her. The Archfiend's after you and yours, I shouldn't doubt. Perhaps you should go and find them. But be warned, whatever this is about, do not expect us to get involved.
I can't bear it! Eating and being eaten!
You and me both.
One of the Archfiend.
They must have been tracking.
She's here.
Oh. Well, that's a nice weapon. I'm just a lot. That outfit.
You've saved me the trouble of traveling to Troya.
So you're Barbariccia.
Mind your manners, mortal. My name is not to be spoken, save in reverence. And what is this pitiful domain? Pitiful wretches all. I will put you out of your misery.
Do you not think we should try and kill her and stop her?
Alas, poor Scarmiglione, and good riddance. Felled by outsiders in pursuit.
A dragon. One who crossed to this world.
A dragon? My Lord Golbez is more clever than I realized. Very well. In gratitude and service.
Where is she?
Huh. You even share its scent.
If you think us easy prey, you're wrong.
Unlike Scarmiglione, I need not skulk in shadow to claim what is mine. If you would know about the dragon you seek, then enter into my You may flee instead if you wish, if the fate of the sorry lot here is of no concern to you. One.
What's the plan then?
Go after her. What else?
Indeed. Yet she will have the upper hand.
We find her and get our answers.
You may be easily goaded into accepting her challenge, but nevertheless, if you are
I shall pay it. So long as you leave me strength enough to see my sister home. And lest you forget, mine is no ordinary ether.
very well.
Is it gonna be a trial or a dungeon? I'd be surprised if it's a dungeon. For the simple reason of
You're not the only ones who can ride the wind. Leave these ones to us.
I see to Barbaricia.
yeah, it's gonna be a trial, isn't it? Or a solo instance. It could be a solo instance and it leads into a trial. I think it's a trial. Yep, it's a trial. It would be nice if this you could do a not doing duty finder but doing trusts with it, but I've got a feeling it's going to be no trust. Control shift, yeah? Yeah, let's switch over to ranged. We'll do machinist. Oh, it's not capped. Nice. Ugh, 12 minutes. Well, right, well that's time. I mean, I'm going to jump to the toilet quickly. Be back in the map. There we go. Oh, my bloody legs have went numb from sitting. Oh, that's the only thing I don't like about this chair. The cheap chair that I picked up, but the thing is not the best. Right, let's get over here. Too bright. Oh. I do wonder what switching. I was good to the thing, but let's just switch over to. Am I getting quicker by a tank? Although I've not tanked in ages, but whatever. Do it anyway. Right, I may as well do it. I had to rise at hand quickly and grab lunch for the day. I may as well do these while I'm waiting, because there's kinda melee. Because then I can try and get up. So I think I'm finishing off leveling Dragoon, and then I need to do Samurai, Monk, and Reaper are the classes I have left. I need to get to 90 before Dawntrail comes out. I should manage to be able to do it. I'll do Tiger Boy first. Oh, that's what I'll actually do. I want to jump in and do FFxiv at some point. Just for the weekly Miggle challenge thing. I need to alpha skip for that. Which will be nice and quick. Do you know what, actually? I'm going to... let's withdraw from this. Raids... Stormblood? FFxiv V1, isn't it? Oh, well, I remember which one the FFxiv is now. Okay. I thought it was a speed one. Okay. It's actually not too bad. Clear selection. Love it. We'll do this one first, quickly. And then we'll do Storm's End. Oh, we'll switch to DPS for Storm's End. This one I don't mind doing as tank, because tanked a bunch of it back in the day. Don't really remember much of it, but I do remember tanking it quite a bit. Chaos. Do 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 do. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Oh. Titan Buster. We'll see if I can remember any of the moves in that. Oh fuck. I end up taking, because I end up just pure bursting them, so I end up taking aggro there for a second. Well, I'll turn this back on now. They should be good. If I still take aggro again, I'll be like, lol. Earthquake, I'm trying to think, does this not give you a pushback? Tank Buster. These just fire across, don't they? No. I'm trying to remember, do I not have shark? There we go. There we go, I can just shark him. Because I never really use that. I feel like I always end up just... dark crystal there. Oh, can I click that bit at the side? Yeah. Ah, cool. Just kidding. There we go. Right now I need a storms in, so switch over to machinist and then we'll queue up for this. Clear that. Raids and trials. Storm's crown. Almost. We'll just do it DPS, I don't really want to tag the new ones. So I'm kind of hoping I'll be done tomorrow with this level in 1. And I'll probably use the journal. I need to get 5 more. I think I'll clear out maybe level 50 and level 70. But do you know what? I kind of really wish I had enough just to kind of spam the thing around. I don't think I need to get handed until the 6th, so I've still got about 2 or 3 days. Well. So I'm trying to think on this, the log, I probably could do Zerver on the stream. I can't remember, I know I've done Zerver once before, but I can't remember if it was a stream or not. Oh, that was actually kind of quick. Level 90 duty. Oh, what do level 90? Omega Sigma? Omega Sigma Scape, what one's that? Oh, it's just an Omega Sigma. I can do a Sigma Scape. Just do That's what I mean, I'm doing, just do the train. Again, that one I farmed a bunch. For that, will get me that one, so I'll get me up to 6, and then I need 3 more. Yeah, so I could do the 50 and 70, and then the 71 I should be able to solo. 51 I can definitely solo. Oh, seems quite. I've got a few timers. This will be fun or scary. One or two ways. It doesn't tend to be that bad normally. But I always like to just say in the chat whether or not it's my first time or not. Here's sort of cool though.
Such rich, exquisite ether. My hair shimmers with anticipation.
I have no idea. I'm going to assume it's going a line. Hair red?
Try this.
Okay. So that's meant for double tank. So where the other tank is, I have no idea. This is going well. So she's good. Ah, okay. That's what that means. And again, I knew that's what was going to happen, but I just never moved. I can see he's maybe wiping this.
My legs are as the wind.
I thought she said my legs. Or my locks.
Strong and free.
Oh, that ain't okay. Might actually die.
Try this.
I've been hit by this twice. There we go. Hairspray. Okay, I like that name. You know what I mean? I just spread hairspray. Do you know the first thing that popped out of my head was the movie Grease. I've not seen that movie in years. I don't know why the hell that popped out of my head.
You feel it too, do you not? You've done well to last this long.
Okay, so the last time I ended up stemming out the ring, so that's why it pulled me on. This Dragoon keeps dying. I feel sorry for him. Q to E. Oh, she's lost all her hair. Oh. What do we do? Is that her?
Dodge this if you can. I'll make it quick.
Oh, I would hate to be a caster for this. Is this going to expand out? Oh, what? It's just making it go nice and quick. I imagine this being quite a quick fight on Extreme.
Don't underestimate me. Feel my fury. Know your place.
Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum.
You can't escape this storm. I'll break your every bone. Be gone from my sight. The insolence.
Just taking forever to go down. I think it is because pure probably not getting as much damage as normal. Too much moving about.
Dodge this if you can. I'll make it quick.
I'm so glad I picked the machinist first. Yay! That was fun.
No, I will not be denied.
As soon as I said that was fun, someone also said fun afterwards. I enjoyed that. That was actually good. That was a good bit. It was interesting. I would say I've played the Black Mage.
With more of the dragon's ether, I can yet.
Slick.
Finished. Damn it all!
Imagine we'll probably have a couple of tie-up quests and that'll be it.
I see you've bested Barbaricia. Well done.
Her minions too are all crystallized or scattered. The day is ours.
What of my sister? Tell me you learned some. So the Archfiend and her crystal yielded not.
Our efforts have not been entirely free. We have deprived your sister's captor of another powerful champion. With Zero, we may yet challenge Golbet.
Indeed. We could not have come this far.
I but fulfilled my part of the bargain. And now I will have my...
What a good break point here. End the patch, she collapses.
Her ether is nearly spent. Perhaps unsurprising given how much power she used.
I wouldn't want to face another Archfiend without her.
Agreed. Eager though I am to continue. Let us suspend the mission.
What a nice break point here. Just so happens it's something just... The character we need just so happens to collapse as we need her. Do, 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 do. You probably won't be able to hear my chair squeaking. Yeah, a bit annoying. How long do you suppose she will remain this way? Just for some ether in her? Jesus Christ. I haven't the faintest inkling, nor can I say whether the ether we can afford to share will be enough to awaken her. It would be best to take her back with us to the source, there she would be able to... She would be guaranteed all she requires. Zero cannot give her consent, but it would seem we have no choice. The alternative would be to leave her defenseless here. She would, should she later desire, we can bring her home. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Cal, might I ask you to hold on to Barbaricia's memory? It may serve a purpose. Oh, what happened to her? You have business. We have a newcomer, a former member of Barbaricia. Let her know when she wakes, will you? A new minion, eh? Why not go find this newcomer? So we have something to tell Zero if nothing else. Indeed. May I trouble you? With luck we might learn something of Golbez. Assume it'll end with a meanwhile. And you'll see Golbez like raging. No, I've lost another one. Damn those meddling kids. This is the way it always ends up going. You're the ones who failed, Barbaricia. I won't make trouble, I babe, so please let me stay. Tell me what you know. There isn't much I can tell. Only Archfiends are allowed in his domain. None they know. I see no better way to guard yourself than one keep location. He has these scepter or staves or whatever. He uses them to talk to those far away. Not unlike long pearls, at least in function, that will be all my thanks. My thanks to you for affording me time. I'm satisfied. Let's rejoin the others. Head home. Cool. Sounds like a plan. Let's head home. Let's head home, boys. And girls. I trust you understand that once we leave the 13th, we will not return until we're prepared. That's fine, whatever. Ah, don't care. I don't care. Back to Troya then, and then it's home. This has been an interesting patch. Please be voice acted. Damn, the character looks so serious. Oh.
Ah, you're all safe. Thank the sisters.
His face looks weird as hell without the eyebrows. His face looks gummy as hell.
A moment while I close the gate.
Turn on the little.
There. We may rest easy for now. Was there any trouble? I expect some void scent slipped through.
A few did, aye. But we were ready and dealt with them without incident.
That is well. I cannot thank you enough for your vigilance.
Yes, you're grateful. But aren't you forgetting something more important? You know, the polite but warm formalities one delights in hearing when their little brother returns from a long journey.
Huh?
Indeed, you are right. It is good to be home again, among those who I love dearly and missed so much.
And we are glad to receive you, Vashan. Welcome home.
I'm not gonna lie.
Have been prepared for your use at Megaduta. Let us take Zero there at once.
I thought for a moment that guy was like possessed by a dragon or something. And that's why I was like, oh, say hello, little brother. I thought it was gonna be like Asdaja's soul was like inside to him somehow. We've been expecting you. Let's show you the guest chambers. Okay.
Our mission took many an unexpected turn. I am relieved that we have all returned safely. But before you all enjoy the rest you have earned 12 times over, I would consult you on one last matter.
Zero.
I'm actually curious what will become of her, what will become of her.
While she appears none the worse for wear, she remains locked in slumber, and I cannot help but worry. Is there aught we can do to expedite her recovery? If her ether is exhausted, perhaps I can share some of mine now.
In the wastelands of the 13th, one can only replenish ether by taking it from others, be it by trade or by force. In contrast, the source is rich in ambient ether. Simply being here and drawing breath, Zero will absorb what she needs.
Then we need but wait?
I believe so.
Don't need to wait too long.
She will awaken in time, and when she does, give her something to eat. Judging by her form, she should also be able to derive nourishment from food. I know you promised her your ether, but perhaps she might appreciate fine harnish cuisine more.
Food can certainly be arranged.
She looks like any other person. Unsurprising, perhaps, given that she is only part void sent.
Zero said before that Xenos had altered her essence. A change wrought, I suspect, with the power of
Oh, fuck.
darkness.
Didn't realise that was
Acted
picking
upon
up.
the part of her that is void sent, rendering it dominant. Thus, we were able to reverse it with the power of
Sitting playing with a bit of Velcro on.
I labour to believe that Xenos possessed such arcane knowledge. In all likelihood, it came from Fandaniel.
Ooh.
Were Zero wholly void sent, I doubt the crystal would have had an effect on her. One might say that Hydaelyn had a hand in your meeting.
Ah, Mummy Hydaelyn's still helping us out.
Tis no exaggeration to say that Zero has proven herself invaluable. A boon from Hydaelyn herself. Her cooperation may come at a price, but whatever it is, I am willing to pay it. Exhausting though it may be at times.
Go. I'll go tend to my island. That's one glitzy elephant. Right. Let's go with him. I assume all I need to really go is just go meet this person, then I'll start triggering all the cutscenes for the end of the patch. Where am I going, actually? Not actually done any of these quests. I'll need to probably do them at some point. ba-dum. Ba-bum, bum, 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 bum. Oh. A rich hearty meal with plenty of meat. Ba-ba-dum. Give me meat and give me it raw. I might actually watch that. Like, I've no interest in really watching Rings of Power. The Lord of the Rings TV show, but I think I might do it as a bit of a laugh. I'll do a watch along of it. At some point. We'll maybe do it after the MSQ if I've got time. Because to be honest, I do kind of want to try and rewatch House of the Dragon. Actually, at some point. Is that the 16th, isn't it?
Light.
Yeah, 16th of June. Ooh, I might do that. Soon.
Is
16th is what,
this
next Sunday?
What happened? How did I get here? There's no time. I must rejoin the battle. I must...
Oh, you're awake! Wonderful! Ah! Wah!
That'd be pretty creepy, actually.
What is this? Some sort of fiend?
A fiend? Where is it? Where? But this is no time for jokes. You're in the source, my dear. The world next door. So to speak. The others brought you here after you collapsed. I'll fetch them at once. Wait, just a moment.
I took the liberty of arranging refreshments. I hope you find them as flavorful as they are invigorating.
Told you should give her meat. Not fucking apples.
This isn't what you promised. I suppose ether is ether.
Wait. Don't tell me you don't know how to eat?
I took what I needed from it. What's the problem?
Where's the enjoyment in that? You're supposed to bite, to chew, to savor, and then swallow.
Hey.
That's the way. So, did it taste good?
I don't know.
The long years without eating may have dulled your sense of taste.
Well, we void scent have no need for such when consuming others. There are some who speak of taste when describing the quality and affinity of their prey's ether. But I loathe the act. Taking ether in small amounts like this is one thing, but diluting my essence, diminishing myself, I'd sooner die. And I have died, countless times.
You have? But what happens when you do?
I'm reborn.
Not much. After a while, you return, together with all your expended life force. The important thing is to die where others won't devour you.
Amazing! My peers who study immortality and resurrection would be most interested in this phenomenon.
The question of taste aside, I am glad that you are able to partake of food like us. I dare say it agrees with your personal preferences.
That's true. You can keep giving me the same on a regular basis.
Very well. As my guest, I shall see that you do not want for comfort. And one other thing. We brought you to our world without your consent, and for that, I apologize. If you wish it, we will return you to yours once you have regained your strength.
It's fine. I have no reason to go back.
Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-ba.
Except for yours, perhaps. You intend to cross over again, I take it.
I do. I have yet to find my sister. I want nothing more than to rush to her aid, to find this Golbez and free her from his clutches, if he still holds her captive.
Though if our recent experience has taught us anything, 'tis that the 13th is more dangerous than we ever imagined. Caution must be our watchword.
Better late than never. In the short time you spent in our world, you left a trail of chaos in your wake. You managed to return in one piece this time. But don't assume you'll be so lucky the next.
I think.
Rest assured, we will make no assumptions and spare no preparation. Speaking of which, while we rest and ready ourselves, I ask that you tell me more about your home. In return, I will tell you about ours. I will show you my domain, Radzet Han.
Again, a stranger in this strange land. I have a condition. You must come too.
You have my thanks.
Where am I heading? Okay. We'll just teleport there. I've no interest in running. I kind of want to just finish this off nice and quick. But I was having a look at dates there. So when is it next? Next Sunday is the first episode of House of the Dragon Season 2. So I'm trying to think. I think there's 10 episodes in the first season. So I might space it out, like... So when is this? So I might actually... maybe not tonight. I might actually space it out and maybe do like one episode a night. Very much. What am I talking? Alright. Here now. And I'll maybe do like watch along streams. I don't think I'll do it on this channel. I'm probably end up doing it on the art channel. But yeah. Hey, I asked for meat, not bloody apples. Can't think through this. Don't really care. There's literally, yeah, like we do dancing. Here's a bazaar. Here's this. Here's that. Yeah, okay. I think after this, I'm gonna go down and get some popcorn. And then I think I want to. Might sit and watch the. Started watching Clarkson's Farm, so I might sit and watch the second episode of that. Don't know what the hell that was. I think it was a bit of stick. Right, where am I going next? Oh. I think there's not a Rings of Power season 2. No release date for this. August? Oh, okay, that's not too bad then. Okay. Okay, so that's good. So I don't need to worry about that for a while. It's like all end of August that's coming out. I might do kind of the same sort of thing with that. Maybe a couple of days, like the week or two beforehand, before that comes out, or August. I'll maybe sit and watch Rings of Power. Season 1, because I never watched it. I seen reactions to it and all that kind of stuff, and heard like all the like people's thoughts, opinions, and all that sort of stuff, and like everyone hated it. I never actually watched it. I've seen clips and that sort of stuff, but yeah. And then War of Hurum comes out at some point as well. That'll be good. Hopefully. Depends on when it's set. Some sort of fruit, helpful things. I imagine you need to eat a lot. These are mulberry trees where fruits are inedible, more important than leaves, which we feed silkworms. Without the creatures, we wouldn't be able to have the sick. Blah blah. Is it orphanage? Well. Yes, Dragon Slayer, the other children are very nice, and they'll look at one another. Estonian came to see us, everyone was really excited. Truly. Feel that as well. Can't remember where this kid's from. Shin, your friend. Hey, what? Ah, stranger. Strangers in a distant land. Is it? I can't remember what is it everyone says. More or less. I don't really know what the question was, but we'll say more or less. Oh, she's thinking back to Xenos. I like doing this shot where it just only shows one eye. Right, assume this will be the end. That's better. Meat.
So, what are your impressions of Radzatan?
There's a lot of mortals.
No shit, Sherlock.
Considering your origin, I can see why that might be your first observation. Though they would... If you wish to know about our fair city, I should be glad to place a guide at your disposal.
Sorry.
No need. I'll show myself around. There's only so much about my home I can share with you in return. While I remember some few tales of the past, but if that is enough, then I will tell you of the events that saw darkness engulf our world.
We are all ears.
Long ago, light filled the world and all was at peace. But then the servants of darkness came, and they bequeathed a black art unto men. Channeling the power of hope and prayer, one could call forth fearsome beings known as Eidolons.
The Asians. And these Eidolons are surely primals.
Eidolons are the word they gave him in 13. Final Fantasy 13.
Then you have faced the same, and understand that when an Eidolon is birthed, strife follows. And in such strife, the weak are the first to suffer. When it seemed the world would be plunged into chaos, heroes appeared. They were blessed with a singular power. The power to bind the ether of Eidolons within crystals known as memoria. My mother was one such memoriate, but in fighting to save many, she herself was touched by darkness, as was I.
And so you were born part void sent, before the world was overcome.
How exactly did that calamity come to pass? Did the Memoriates not triumph?
They did. They expunged the seeds of chaos and restored the peace, only to find themselves seduced by the darkness they had sealed. They spread the taint, transforming men into monsters, what you call void sent, and raised armies to wage new wars.
Not the first to be corrupted by power, nor the last.
Some defied temptation and held fast to the light. My mother and I among them. For years and years we fought, but it was not enough. And when our strength was spent, our bulwarks broken, so too was the world.
The flood of darkness.
The stars faded from the heavens as a pall black as pitch enveloped creation. Darkness raged unchecked, rending the very walls of reality. I was cast into the rift, and there trapped for what felt like an eternity. Until I came upon a crack. Tiny, infinitesimal, but enough for me to squeeze through. And find my world changed beyond recognition, into the lightless waste you saw.
So that is how you were able to escape becoming a void sent in full.
I suppose I should consider myself fortunate. Were I like most others, I wouldn't have lasted a day before being devoured. We, the lost, are better equipped to survive in a lost world.
A lost world, you say? I wouldn't be so sure. The 13th is still there, is it not?
What are you getting at?
To explain requires that we initiate you into the truth of the source and its reflections. Be warned that this will take a while.
Then, unlike the worlds that have been rejoined, mine still...
The Oracle of Light prevented the first from being completely overcome. So the situation may not be completely identical to that of your 13th. But the fact remains that we were able to restore a measure of balance to a world brought to the brink of destruction. After which, some intrepid young souls succeeded in restoring life back to lands thought lost to light. Which gives me cause to hope the day may yet come when life springs forth anew in the 13th. Of course, these are only possibilities, I offer no guarantees. But having experienced what we have, I dare say we are more qualified than most to speak on the matter.
Wait, I don't understand. Why would you say these things? As if you mean to... But the sole reason you came to the Void was...
To find a dragon, aye. And in light of what we've seen, we'd be fools to strive for more. But we Scions, former Scions, begging your pardon, have a
Former
habit
Scions,
of living well enough alone. And old habits die hard, don't they, my friend?
We'll destroy Golbez and restore the 13th. Oh yeah.
Restoring the light would serve our efforts to find and free Ashdaya. There is no reason not to try.
Do as you will. I have no desire to save that world.
Ugh, you're such a pessimist. She needs more black eyeliner.
We will have need of your power when next we face Void Scent.
You know how it works. If you want my help, you must pay my price. And now that you've drawn Golbez's attention, it's going to cost you more. A lot more. I will consider this a deposit.
Just give her a big massive steak. That will solve everything. I love how it's just pizza there. Though the time was short, we managed to ascertain by okay. The greater blessing nonetheless, my friend, for your encouragement and background plan. Yep. Can I just laugh at a little voice and just running past? Okay, there we go. The meanwhile. I assume after this that'll be us done.
First Scarmiglione, and now Barbaricia. Useless, the both of them.
It was no lie. They conspire with a Memoriat.
And their search for the dragon will lead them here. The war looms nigh. We cannot allow these interlopers to interfere.
If I may, my lord, I have a plan to eliminate them. In order to guarantee success, however, I will require Cagnazzo's cooperation.
Why are there such Italian names?
There's sport to be had, then I'll play along. As much as I dislike following your lead, I have no patience for scheming.
Well and good to have confidence, but do not forget the cost of failure.
Rest assured, I will see the dream to fruition. Even should I be consumed by my own flames, I will pave the way for one and all.
Then I will trust in your oath and your plan.
We will give you cause to rejoice, my lord. This I vow.
Yeah.
Some excitement for a change.
No sacrifice is too great. Even should my 4 archfiends be lost, I will not halt my steps. The prison of passivity is an obstacle to my cause, and so you must fall. What irony that the blessed damned should set us free. As I swore so long ago. The gate lies open. At long last, my ambition shall be fulfilled!
No. Oh well, that was fun. So we've still got that into the light. Right, so we'll continue this tomorrow. So until then, guys, I'll catch you later. So back tomorrow night, we'll continue it. Hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed the stream. Hit the like button as it helps us out, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.